All right, gang. So price breaks this trend line. Once price breaks this trend line, we are looking for entries. We're looking for entries. Once price breaks this trend line, you see price broke this trend line. It was in an uptrend. Boom. And it broke this trend line. Boom. Finally breaks this trend line. I mean, it was in a downtrend. It gets everybody out this trade. This is where you make the most money. You could have rolled it all the way up to here. This is where you lose the most money. And eventually, as you was trying to swing trade this wasn't the trade, the swing trade. As this move didn't happen from February 10th to February 11th, it didn't happen to the next day. And then you could have swung traded from 1822 all the way up to 1865. Depending on your lot size, 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, and price heads all the way up to take profit 7, our psychological level. So, once price breaks this trend line, this is one of our tricks. Once price breaks this trend line, you can get in for an entry. You can get in for an entry. I'm gonna show you some more. I'm gonna show you some more ideas. You could have gotten at the bottom and rolled this all the way up. And this wasn't like a true uptrend, as price did head back down from 1832 down to 1827, and you would have gotten for a buy at 1832 all the way down to 1825. Could have stopped you out. Definitely could have stopped you out. And then price, wait for price to make what? A higher low, and then what? Make us a higher high. Same thing here. It gets to 1836, and what? Makes a higher low all the way down to 1832 before what? Making a higher high back up to 1840. And then we see a little higher low to 1839, from 1840 to 1839, and then we see a higher high all the way up to 1865, take profit 7. We'll show you another trick, as this is just a retracement. I'm going to show you this right now. Actually, I'm going to show you this is just a retracement. Give me a second. Cool. All right. So, what are retracements? Let's just go over this real fast. It's extremely important for your psychology. So, trend retracements. Price starts to rise and keeps rising, and then starts to falling and falling some more and falling some more, and then starts going back up. All right. Have you ever been in a situation, right? Okay, so price is rising, it's making higher, and then it starts falling and falling and falling before making a higher high. After making this higher low, price will make a higher high. So what happened, right? In a few pips, you just lose all your money as you think price is making a higher high, and it makes a higher low and gets you out of this trade. And we're in a smooth retracement. As I showed you an example, you would have gotten for a buy at the top. You're supposed to get in at the bottom. You got in at the top, and price shoots all the way back down and gets you out of these trades. So this is a retracement. We're gonna go over this real fast. So recognize the difference between a retracement and a reversal. All right, so we're gonna go over a retracement. As you have to be patient. Being patient, instead of just being patient and riding the overall trend or waiting for a price to show you an uptrend or reversal, you don't, and whoops, there goes all your money. There goes all your money. This can happen to you. As price was just retracing. This is the same thing as price was just making a higher low. A retracement is defined as a temporary price movement against the established trend. Established trend is an uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows and higher highs. A retracement is defined as a temporary price movement against the established trend. Mind you, it's temporary, meaning it's just temporary, just retracing temporary, making a higher low before going back and making a higher high. Another way to look at this area, another way to look at this area of price movement, another way to look at it is an area of price movement that moves against the trend but returns to continue the trend. It retraces, moving against the trend, but it's going to return to the overall trend, as a retracement is defined as a temporary price movement against the established trend. Extremely important. Price will, make a higher high, retrace back down and make a higher low before making a higher high. Retrace back down, making a higher low before making a higher high. Retrace back down, making a higher low before making a higher high. This is not a retracement. This is a true downtrend. Price made a lower low, boom. And then we didn't see no retracements. and you know, it makes a higher, makes a before what, making a lower low, makes a higher, makes a lower low, a higher low, and then a lower low. But this is not a retracement. This is a retracement. If we was in an uptrend, right, who's retrace it back down, made a higher low, retrace it back down before making a higher high. Extremely important to understand. Right, who make a higher high, retrace back down, make a higher low, retracement before making a higher low, retrace back down before making a higher high. All right, so I just wanted to go over that. Extremely important for your psychology. Extremely important. So you know, and this is a reversal as well. We might as well go over reversal. Reversal is defined as a change in the overall trend of price. When an uptrend switches to a downtrend, a reversal occurs, and when a downtrend switches to an uptrend, a reversal occurs. Okay, so when you're in an uptrend and price switches to a downtrend, gives us a what, a lower low, a lower high, and then what, a lower low. We're at a downtrend, we switch in an uptrend, right? We're retracing, making what, higher high. If we trace back down here, made a higher low before what, making a higher high, made a higher low before what, making a higher high, all the way up here as a retrace, as a reversal point, and then makes a downtrend. At the end of this downtrend, we see price trying to retrace, reverse back up. You know, at the end of this downtrend is where you make the most money. At the end of the downtrend, then price, you know, you're getting for a buy, and price will what, ride all the way back up. You could have rolled this all the way back up. So extremely important to understand the difference between a reversal and a retracement. If this is a retracement, you know, the retracement, price was just retracing. As I show you again, price was just retracing. Price was just going down and then going up. You know, going down and then going up. It was retracing down, making a higher low before making a higher high. It was just a retracement. And, you know, price will retrace back down before going in the overall direction. See right here. Price was just doing what? Retracing back down. Boom, retracing back down, or picking back up in the overall direction and making a higher high, always to profit 7. Extremely important to understand. Price will do this all the time. Make a higher high, retrace back down before making a higher high again. Make a higher low, retrace back down. Boom. Make a higher low right here. Boom, from 1832, retrace back down to 1825 before what? Heading back up to 1836. Take profit 5 area. Retrace back down before heading back up to take profit 6. Always take profit 7. Extremely important for your psychology. I just wanted to go over that real fast, gang. So you can see price was just retracing all the way back down, then it picked up back in the overall direction. Wait for price to retrace back down, wait for price to make a higher low, boom, and then you could have got in for this higher high. And you know, you could have gotten at the low. Once price makes a higher low, you can get in for a buy. You can get in for a buy right here. Once price makes this higher low, boom, you could have got in for this buy at 1825. You know, at our take profit our take profit 3 area. You know, this is our take profit 3 area. Boom, and you could have got in for a buy. You know, trade buy. Call this trade buy. You know, wait for price to retrace back down. Boom. You know, wait for price to retrace back down, then you could have got in for a buy. Roll this all the way up to take profit 7. Same thing here. Wait for price to retrace back down, brace this trend line, and then you could have got in for great trade 1 and roll this back up if price makes a higher high after it retraces back down. Same thing here. Wait for price to make a higher low, retrace back down. For price to make a higher low, retrace back down, and then you could have got in and rolled this all the way back up, take profit 7. So I hope that helps. Extremely important. And we're going to go over this a little bit more. I'm going to show you some more tricks also of helping you find entries. So wait for price to retrace back down, and then you can get in for entries. As you get in for you make the most money at the bottom. You know, once price retrace back down, this is when you get back in for a buy. Once price retrace back down. You know, once price retraces back down, boom, then you could got in at the bottom and roll this all the way up to take profit 7. Once price retraces back down, you get in at the bottom and rise all the way up to take profit 7. Extremely important to understand. All right, game. Wait for price to retrace back down, boom, and then you'll roll this all the way up to take profit 7. All right, game.